I'm sure most of you guys have seen the Mac versus PC ads. They're known for their jazzy music and creative way of displaying the failures of the PC market and the advantages of buying a Mac. Now, most of that, of course, is marketing, but Apple needs to be able to back up their marketing, we would hope. I believe they can with a solid line of products, both their iPod line and especially their Mac line. Today I'm going to specifically be talking about the MacBook Pro, which is really replacing the entire laptop line, notebook line that they've created. The appeal of the MacBook Pro, there are a couple different areas that just make this such a stunning machine. The portability of the machine specifically. It starts at 4.5 pounds in a 13-inch model and moves its way up to 6.6 pounds in a 17-inch model. A 15-inch is available and it's about 5.5. The new technology in these machines is an aluminum unibody, which is a tough casing, all one unit that provides stability and a lighter weight option, as well as the next point, a larger battery life, almost 40% larger battery life because of the unibody machine. 7 hours in the 13 and 15-inch models and up to 8 hours of battery life on one charge in the 17-inch model. Also built in, as in most laptops today, is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. This gives a portability factor in most countries, most cities and countries around the world of being able to connect to the internet in many hotspots at local coffee shops, grocery stores, banks, hotels, you name it. Next, we'll talk about the power of the hardware. This is really where Apple's MacBooks shine despite their easy use and portability. Ranging from a versatile 2.26 gigahertz at the 13-inch model range, a powerful processor considering a 13-inch model, and a very low price. It allows you enough power to do what you need, but a 3.06 at the higher end will give you more than enough power to do video editing and some pretty extreme gaming. Also, the majority of these laptops now come with a 4 gigabyte RAM chip, upgradable to 8 for a pretty penny. The lowest end 13-inch, I believe, still only carries 2, but at that level of MacBook, you wouldn't really be needing anything more than that. Also, the 15 and 17-inch models have the optional and built-in GPU unit, which is a graphics processing unit, which works in tandem with the CPU to graphically enhance your experience. It processes graphics aside from your CPU in order to give you a better gaming, video, and photo experience. Also, are built-in ports and drives that are essential to any good laptop experience, including up to 3 USB ports on the 17-inch model, as well as FireWire, display ports, PCI slots, and gigabit Ethernet. And lastly, the MacBook Pro has a beautiful OS, which is just absolutely perfect for interface for a wide range of users. OS X Leopard is Apple's newest OS X. That is, it came out a few years ago, but an upgrade is expected this fall. The upgrade, Snow Leopard, will still use Finder, Spotlight, and Disk Utility, a couple things I will mention in a moment, but will make the OS sleeker and smaller. It'll work faster, but take up less space. Finder and Spotlight work in tandem with the OS to run your file system and your search system. Disk Utility, of course, is the different utilities you'll use to interface with cleanup, with pictures, different things of that nature. iLife 09 now comes stock on all Macs and includes iPhoto, iDVD, iMovie, iWeb, all of the iPrograms. These programs give you, the user, the basic ability to run multimedia that you would find in a higher-end multimedia program, maybe like Final Cut Pro. But these give the basic user a consumer level of control in the video and photo realms, as well as some music control with GarageBand. Lastly, we have Time Machine, a new addition to the Leopard family, which gives the ability to the user to back up their data into a separate external hard drive in case of any kind of crash on a catastrophic level, or maybe you just want to back up to a separate set of files that you needed from before. When to buy? This is always the big question. Summer Apple's back to school deal is, in my mind, the perfect time to buy, because though the prices don't change, though they stay the same, a little bit expensive, but definitely worth it for the product, you can get a free iPod Touch. Now, this free iPod Touch, of course, is a rebate, but when you buy the Touch on top of a Mac, a new Mac during the summer, they will give you an instant rebate towards that iPod Touch, 8GB model, and it is an excellent tool to use in conjunction with your new MacBook Pro or any other Mac that you may happen to buy. Hope you all enjoyed this informative speech about Apple and their solid line of products. Hope I see you at the Apple Store when I buy my new Mac, hopefully in August.